Hey there, guys. Great to see you. Welcome to Breakfast All Day. Christy Lemire here, and I am just delighted. Could not be more thrilled to have with me today Dave White. Dave White filling in for Alonso. He is a critic for The Wrap and the Linoleum Knife podcast network, and he's Alonso's husband.
I prefer to be known as Mrs. Alonso Duralde. Thank you.
Now, I'm sorry, Alonso is your husband.
Sure. We entered into a co-husbanding relationship when we got, married. So
It works out okay.
I too am thrilled to be here.
You're very kind to hang out with me. Alonso's kind of tied up this week, so we're going to do some news. We're going to have reviews of Cyrano and Studio 666, and we could not pass up the opportunity to discuss a Medea movie when there's a new Medea movie. So there's one coming out today on Netflix. We're going to start out with news, though. Every week there's Oscar news. And this week, the thing that's got everyone pissed off, and justifiably so, is that the Oscars are planning to nix 8 of the categories from the live broadcast. So 8 of the 23, they will give out off camera and then just edit those in. Little things like production design and editing. And score. They're going to edit out the editing category. What do you think of this?
Well, I think everything is stupid and terrible. I don't watch the Academy Awards for much else than outfits and weird, moments of spontaneity that weren't supposed to happen. Because those are the ones that are historically the coolest moments. Mm-hmm. But, and the idea that the Academy Awards are, supposed to be for everyone to watch, like no matter who you are, no matter what you care about, no matter what kind of films you like, even if you don't like films, you're supposed to watch the Academy Awards. Kind of like when people say to me, "So you excited about the Super Bowl?" And I'm like, I don't know. Like, is there a cool Doritos commercial with Beyonce in it? Sure. Then I'll watch the Super Bowl, but like, I don't care about the Super Bowl. But you are meant to be a part of this national conversation about this big event, right? And so, and the Academy Awards, have been losing viewers steadily over the past 20 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Because the world is changing and film going is changing and what people expect from films is changing and how they're distributed and watched is changing. And more and more, the big studios aren't making the kinds of movies that Academy Award voters care about in terms of, handing them little statues in addition to tall stacks of money. Mm-hmm. So like, people get upset when they see something like once drive my car anyway. Like, why this?
It's a 3-hour-long Japanese film.
That's a 3-hour-long Japanese movie, and it's a masterpiece. And if you don't care about it, then you don't care about it. Don't watch the Oscars. Let the rest of us watch the Academy Awards and be like, yeah, go drive my car. So the fact that they want to like chop it to pieces now and aim for this phantom person out there who cares about it being shorter and tighter and funnier and better and this or that, or that person does not exist. That person does not give a fuck about the Academy Awards. Is not going to watch them. Nominating something big, is not going to draw them in. They don't care.
No, yeah. So they have time for the most popular, Oscar fan favorite. It's not the most popular. It's Oscar fan favorite with a hashtag. There's time for that.
What'd you vote for? That.
Can you say what you voted for?
Bad luck banging or loony porn. Of course.
Of course. What else is there? Anyway, so there's been a backlash to that. So maybe because people are pissed about it, they will rethink this plan. Who knows? This Sunday is the SAG Award, Screen Actors Guild. They have not a Best Picture category, but a Best Ensemble, which is their version of Best Picture. And the nominees there are Belfast, CODA, Don't Look Up, House of Gucci, and King Richard. The Power of the Dog, which I would say is your Oscar frontrunner at this point, is not in that category. So this Best Ensemble is kind of up for grabs, I would say. Do you care about the SAG Awards?
I know. I mean, like, I live with someone who rigorously announces to me all nominees and all awards, no matter whether or not I've asked. And so I hear him say, well, you guess who won the SAG Awards? And I'm like, I don't know. What's for lunch? And he then tells me who won all the SAG Awards.
Cool.
I'm going to vote for CODA to win this. You know why?
Okay.
Because it's the smallest ensemble. And they are frequently all in the same room, ensembling with each other.
They do indeed ensemble.
And that's the mark of an ensemble.
And everyone is crucial in that ensemble. It's a small ensemble, but every piece matters.
Yeah, and everyone matters in that ensemble. Like the other brother in Belfast, does he get a SAG award if they win?
For sitting on the couch?
You know that kid. You know which kid I'm talking about, the one who just kind of walks in the room and says, hi, my name's Patty, or whatever, and then you don't hear from him ever again. Is he in the ensemble nomination?
I mean, probably.
Does he get the same size SAG award as Jamie Dornan?
And Judi Dench.
Exactly. My performance was on par with Dame Judi Dench.
I thought so, at least.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's on Sunday. We'll find out. We also have, again, we are a fun movie and pop culture show here, but sometimes celebrities insert themselves into world events, such as Russia invading Ukraine, which has resulted in Sean Penn making a documentary. He's on the ground, boots on the ground in Ukraine.
Was he already there?
Maybe he'd already shot some stuff. He'd already shot some stuff. He's doing some Vice documentary.
So he just got stuck in the middle of it.
That's it. He can't fly out. He's there. But then also Annalyn McCord. Have you seen this batshit video that she posted? We'll put a link to it. We'll put a link to it down below. Many of you guys were kind enough to comment on how startling the sound effects were on the little pop-ups I'm now using, but I could do that or that or that, and you're not going to hear it now because Nick figured out the mute button. We're going to link to Annalyn, right? Thank God he's 12. So Annalyn McCord did this totally self-important poem. Dear President Putin, if only you had been hugged as a child, you wouldn't be invading Ukraine. Right.
Yeah. Well, you know what she did? She took the heat off Julia Fox, because this week was all about goofing on Julia Fox and Uncle James. And now Annalyn McCord has taken the ball and she has run.
That's really kind of her.
Good for her. Yeah. It's a way to be. Yes. Annalyn McCord, thank you for the poetry.
Thank you. Well, one more piece of Russia-related news. Eurovision. I know you boys are a fan of the Eurovision Song Contest.
Shit. Yeah, we are.
They've said Russia cannot compete this year because it would be distasteful.
Yes.
It would bring disrepute to the vaunted Eurovision Song Contest.
And when we sit around and watch Eurovision and talk about it, tasteful is the word we always come back to.
I mean, I guess they gotta do something. Anyway, so there's that. The U.S. women's national soccer team, again, we are not a sports show, but there was a documentary about this very piece of news called LFG, which stands for, do you know?
I don't know.
Let's fucking go. It's their battle cry.
Oh, it is? All right.
Yeah, but you can't say let's fucking go as the title of a film. So they're LFG. It's about how the women's national soccer team sued the soccer federation for equal pay.
Good.
And they're better than the men and they get paid way less and they get to stay in like worse hotels. But they settled for $24 million. So that happened this week. Go watch LFG. Megan Rapinoe, all those ladies are badasses.
I'm glad they're getting their checks finally.
Indeed. It's overdue. Are you aware that Lindsay Lohan is on TikTok now? And
I am now.
Are you? And we're here for news for you, but this is so stupid. Sometimes Twitter trending items are so stupid because what made me see this was everyone's been pronouncing Lindsay Lohan's last name wrong.
Right.
As if it were Lohan.
Mm-hmm.
I knew how to say her last name.
Anyway. Well, I didn't, but she was very kind to tell me so that the next time she and I are having lunch at the Ivy on Robertson.
Right.
And then we pop down to Kitson for some shopping with Paris and Brittany and Nicole because it's 2002.
I was going to say, is it 2003?
I will say her name properly and be saved that embarrassment.
I was going to guess 2003.
Like I always knew.
I miss early TMZ. I really do. But we're doing a little TMZ-ish stuff here with some celebrity stuff. Jennifer Lawrence gave birth to her first child
Yes.
with art dealer Cooke Maroney.
Cooke Maroney of
partner.
the Gladstone Gallery in New York. That's the A+ kind of gallery in New York.
Oh, he's fancy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Gladstone Gallery is blue chip shit all the way. It is the fancy. It's one of the fanciest of those fancy galleries.
Nice. So the child will have lovely artwork
Art collection.
in his or her, like de Kooning in his or her own bedroom, hanging over the crib. It's a personal Calder.
Banks Violette is doing that nursery. In shredded like black polyurethane stuff on the walls.
I love it. The future is bright. Couple more things. Justin Simien, Dear White People, the film director, and I think he created the TV show too, married his partner, photographer Rick Proctor, on the beach. Good for them.
I clicked like on Justin's Instagram.
Yes.
when I saw that announcement. Yes, we have known Justin for a very long time.
Do you know him?
Yes.
Okay. He seems lovely.
And he's quite lovely. And it's lovely news. Very happy news.
Indeed. Also in wedding news, Anthony Edwards and Mare Winningham eloped. So we were in 2003 a little bit ago. Now we're like in 1983.
Oh yeah. This is Gotcha meets St. Elmo's Fire romance energy right here. I had no idea. First of all, I did not know what they were both doing career-wise, nor did I know that they were a couple. So every once in a while I have the generosity of heart to say, go straights, and here I am saying go straights.
This is a nice couple. This is nice news.
They seem nice.
They seem happy. Amanda Bynes is trying to get out of her conservatorship. I don't think I realized that she was in one, but it makes sense. Yeah, in retrospect, I know she'd been troubled in the last several years, and I guess she, like Britney Spears, was fighting to get control of her life. She has been in this conservatorship for about 9 years now. So,
well, good for her.
Good for her.
I mean, I hope she can. I hope that her life is on track and she's doing well, and that she can get out of it if she needs to be able to manage her own stuff, and if she can, and yeah.
Indeed. I have two more little items for you. Then we'll move on to reviews. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. If only.
It's a three-way marriage.
That'd be so hot. And they all are going to wear like tuxedo versions of their Spider-Man outfits. They recreated the
Where
meme.
Are they doing this?
No.
Just on the street somewhere?
Your apartment.
Exactly.
You're baking bread for them or something. You're a delightful baker.
I am. I'm a medium okay baker. Yeah.
You're good. But anyway, they all put on their Spider-Man gear and they recreated that meme of Spider-Man's pointing at each other.
So funny.
For the digital, to announce the digital release of Spider-Man Far From Home. No Way Home. What's the last one called? No Way Home.
I don't know. What if they did it on the Academy Awards, and then there'd be all the viewers?
That's the answer.
I need that. I need that to happen. I need Tyler Perry as Medea to be the host.
Mm-hmm. Hallelujah.
I need Guar to perform all the nominated songs. This is what I have, a vision for the Academy Awards. And I think that if anyone would just listen to me, ratings would skyrocket.
I would watch that show, and then finally, Sally Kellerman has died. Very sad. She was 84.
Very sad.
84. What's your favorite Sally Kellerman role?
Well, I have a favorite Sally Kellerman moment.
Okay.
She's, a fine, accomplished actress. And I loved her as the mom, the snotty, jaded mom in A Little Romance.
Oh, I love that movie.
But when Alonso and I first, I'll try not to make this a very long story, but when Alonso and I first moved here, he explained to me that sometimes older actors, particularly the ones who sing, will wind up kind of doing cabaret shows at various clubs and theaters around town. Mm-hmm. And lucky you just moved to Los Angeles, you get to go see them do this. And so he said, would you like to go see Sally Kellerman do a one-woman all-singing show? And I said, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And so we went to the El Portal in North Hollywood.
Cool.
And She came out and did a one-woman show, and she sang the Pointer Sisters song. I'm so excited. She sang the fucking Battle Hymn of the Republic. I'm not making that up. And she was funny and cool. And I guess at that point she was in her 60s. And I just thought, this is so great. Like, you are not sitting around waiting for someone to call you to work. You are mounting your own production and entertaining the people who know who you are, because, Hollywood has decided that, I'm sorry, you're too old to be cast in a film anymore.
Yes.
It was great. And she was great. And she did have, she recorded albums in the 70s. And I didn't know those existed until Alonso said, "Hey, would you like to go see her sing at the El Portal?"
Yes. That is a great LA story. How LA is
she
that?
was cool. Rest in peace, Sally Kellerman.
Indeed. You guys, so thank you so much for that. Thank you, Dave. Thank you all for listening and watching, whoever you are consuming this. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. We'd love to have you. We are at Be Fast All Day on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/Be Fast All Day, where we are doing recaps of The Gilded Age and Pam and Tommy and Moon Knight's coming and all kinds of other good stuff. So we'd love to have you join us there as well. Have a great day, guys. Thanks. Bye.